He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Billy Burns.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature. Fastball called for strike two.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alcides Escobar is the second out of the opening frame. Eric Hosmer is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, David Dahl.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or 2 in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Mike Moustakas.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Comes set and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor moves over, and that'll get down for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And that pitch catches the inside corner. For Moustakas, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up to 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Alex Gordon.
From the stretch, Alex Gordon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right as room in foul territory. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's wide, 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the. Here's Mark Reynolds hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through the slider there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Perez reaches out and tags him to make it official, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming their direction.
Soler is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting sixth.
Digging in, David Wright. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. Ready now, Whit Merrifield. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I love the pitch sequence. He shows him a pitch in the zone, then he throws him a slider out of the zone. He's owning him right now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Danny Duffy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Correa ranges back, and he has it for out number two.
How about it?
Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way out in front. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
On the ground here for Reynolds over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for
the average for him entering. Play not far north of 200. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
High in the air out to center field. Burns is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate, Steven Strasburg. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's set, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody. 3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches. Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch. David Dahl is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the stretch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away. Throw over to third here, and he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2. Striding in once again, Alcides Escobar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Alcides Escobar.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strasburg with a check at first, and he's back standing. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Up high. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Here it is on 3-1. Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Moustakas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in, really anxious. You took his aggressiveness and used it against him. I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off-speed, hard pitch, anything now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Gordon.
And Gordon swings and pulls his pitch down the line in right, but it's back up into the crowd. Foul. The 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 1.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it. Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game right now, though. You got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Mark Reynolds
has a look. Now the pitch. Mark Reynolds is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Zobrist.
And
there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Right.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there. But look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base. So he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch. And he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 now to Wright. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Into the box now, Jorge Soler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 12, Jorge
from the stretch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So we got him looking there. Jorge Soler goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Whit Merrifield will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Strasburg will take charge himself out there, and there's two down.
Pitcher number 41.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Curveball that time, not even close. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it too.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Hosmer in foul ground makes the play. One away.
The left
digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number
coming to the plate now, Steven Strasburg. He drew a walk his first time up. Duffy sets. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike. Ready once again, Billy Burns.
Leading
He's
off for
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fielder number 14.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. To his left, Correa. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
David Dahl.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball three. Full count. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Burns is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike one. The 2-1 on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about one pitch away. I mean, one good strike and getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
Mark Reynolds would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the... The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Mike Moustakas.
He's set. Here it comes. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Number 4. Alex
digging in once again, Alex Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Paulo Orlando will come on to pitch.
Number 16, Paulo Orlando.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swings through the slider there. Strasburg on 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Swinging a soft liner in there. A base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. In is Jorge Soler. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. 1-1. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Wright's got it to second for one. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. Soler is there, 2 down. Riding in once again, David Wright. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a swing by Wright, but he got a little too far in front as this will find the seats down the left field line. Duffy sets, 1-2 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield onto the grass, and that retires the side. With Merrifield
leading off for Kansas City, second baseman with Merrifield.
Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Number
8th.
91, Pedro Strop, now playing left field. Number 16.
A high fastball is in there. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Digging in to try it again, Danny Duffy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now to the plate, Billy Burns. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
First pitch on its way. Alcides Escobar is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Merrifield rounds third and is striding for home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Standing in, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Soler on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now. Pedro Strop, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. But check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Hit on the ground is short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Mike Moustakas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And right there is Reynolds. Quick hands, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Paulo Orlando. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tyler White will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Seth Maness.
Now pitch.
Kyle Schwarber will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Merrifield brings it in. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Javier Baez.
Digging in. Javier Baez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Burns is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping into the box. Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
Matt Strahm comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
64. Matt Strahm.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Mark Reynolds. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Ben Zobrist now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Kelvin Herrera. Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Soler. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Kept the opposition at bay. And as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th. But still, 8 strong innings from him. Really showed a lot in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.